With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. So the question here is that who used prism, green alga, Cladophora, and aerobic bacteria and plotted the first action spectrum of photosynthesis, whether it is Sachs, Eamon, Arnold, or the Engelmann. So in this question, they are asking about an experiment in which a person he used prism, a green alga which is Cladophora, and the aerobic bacteria and plotted the first action spectrum of the photosynthesis. Right? So when we talk about the first action spectrum of photosynthesis, the first action spectrum of photosynthesis, so then what it was the first action spectrum of photosynthesis, like what it contained in the experiment is that there's a person named Engelmann. There's a person named Engelmann. There's a person named Engelmann. Right. Right. So here there's a person named Engelmann, 1843 to 1909, 1843 to 1909. Right. And he split light. What he did, he split light. He splitted the light. The light, it contained many spectrums, many visible spectrums. Right. So he splitted the light into its components. Into the components of light, into various spectrums of it, right? And what he did, then the illuminated Cladophora was placed. Then he placed the illuminated Cladophora, right? Then he placed the illuminated Cladophora, and then what he did, after placing the illuminated Cladophora, which is a green alga, then what he did to the illuminated Cladophora, it was placed in a suspension of aerobic bacteria, right? So he placed the Cladophora in a suspension of aerobic bacteria, in a suspension of aerobic bacteria, Then what he found out, what was the observation, what he did. So we'll talk here about the observation now. What was the observation, what he did? The observation done by the Engelmann after this experiment. What he observed was that he found that the bacteria, they accumulated, the aerobic bacteria, they accumulated in the region of blue and red light of the split spectrum. In the region of blue and red light of the split spectrum, right? Then he thus discovered the effect of, after this observation, he concluded, and he discovered what was the discovery after this observation and experiment is that the effect of, he basically discovered the effect of different wavelengths of light, he studied or discovered the effect of different wavelengths of light on photosynthesis, And later on, then after this observation, he plotted the first action spectrum of photosynthesis. He then plotted the first action spectrum of photosynthesis. Right? So the person was Engelmann. It is Engelmann. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.